مرحبا Miss JJ's awesome Arabic class students. كيف حالكم؟ بخير? What do we have here in front of us? This is the map of the Arab countries. الدول العربية. The Arab countries. Yes, you guessed it. Our new lesson today and this week will be about the Arab countries. It's a fun and very knowledgeable lesson. Are you ready? Let's go. These are our learning targets. I can say how many Arab countries there are in the world. I can identify the continents where these Arab countries are located. And I can list at least 5 Arab countries in Asia and 5 Arab countries in North Africa. And I will have more information about Qatar. So looking at my learning target, I can see here definitely there's more than one Arab country in the world. And looking at number 2 and number 3, I can already tell that the Arab countries are located in Asia and in North Africa. So without further ado, let's go to our next slide and see what is in store for us. Let's track our progress first. As you all know, Miss JJ students, I like to start at the novice level, assuming that we don't know much about the Arab countries, their location and their numbers and what they are. And hopefully by the end of this lesson, we will become apprentice. All right. Apprentice, as usual, is that we are still learning. Remember, it's very important for us to keep tracking our progress. All right, here we have the first open-ended question. For those of you who were not able to attend the virtual class, please get your Arabic notebook or binder, and I would like for you to read the question and to enter your answer. And then when you are done, please submit it to me on Google Classroom. What does this say? Do you think the country or the place you live in affects your lifestyle? Why and why not? Please share your thoughts. Let's read it again. Do you think the country or the place you live in affects your lifestyle? Why and why not? Please share your thoughts. Going to give you a couple of minutes to think about it, to write your answer, and to submit it to me via Google Classroom, and we will definitely discuss it in class. Okay? All right. So what do we have here? The Arabic world. The Arab world. Al-Alam al-Arabi. Look at all these countries over here. It says here Middle East. And it says over here, North Africa, right? So if we remember correctly from our learning target, we mentioned that the Arab countries are located in the Middle East and North Africa. But this week, we will be talking about the Arab countries in the Middle East. Let's have a look. I have Syria, Iraq, the UAE, Bahrain and Qatar, Oman, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Israel, West Bank and Gaza, and Lebanon. So do you guys remember where Miss JJ is from? That's good. You guessed it right. I was born and raised in this tiny, beautiful place called Lebanon. and its capital is Beirut. Later on, boys and girls, we will go over the Arab countries in North Africa. So now, before we start our lesson, let's test our knowledge. Here's a quiz for you guys. 5 questions. Let's see. This is like a pre-assessment. Again, those who missed the virtual lesson, the live lesson, please send me your answers via Google Classroom. How do we say the word Arabic in the Arabic language? How do we say Arabi? Is it Alabi or Arabi? Good job, you guessed it right. It's Arabi. I'm telling you, I'm giving you the answers. How do we say capital in Arabic? Is it Asira, Asima, or Asifa? Remember, boys and girls, this is a pre-test. It's Asima. Yes, it is. Asima. How do you say country in Arabic? Barad, Balad, or Banad? Good job, you guessed it right. It's Balad. Balad is country بالعربي. And the word continent in Arabic is قهوة or قارة. قهوة or قارة. I believe it's قارة. Just to give you a hint, قهوة means coffee. قهوة means coffee. So the answer to continent in Arabic is قارة. All right. Let's go to our next one. Oh, how many Arab countries are there in the world? I don't know if we got a chance to count them all, but the answer is 23. Okay, boys and girls, now we're going to take notes, and I would like for you to grab your Arabic notebook or binder and get ready to take some notes, because you will be responsible of the new vocabulary words we are going to look at in the next slide. Okay, so this one looks like our study guide, the Arab countries in Asia or the Middle East. Country is balad. We saw it in the quiz. Country is balad. Arabic is Arabi. Arabi. Asia is Asia. Continent here is قارة. Capital is عاصمة. And Africa is إفريقيا. Take a minute, boys and girls, to write down these vocabulary words. This is the English, this is the transliteration, and this is the Arabic. Shukran. Okay, so now we're going to be looking at some beautiful pictures of the Arab countries in Asia. Of course, this is my Beirut. This is my Lebanon. Look how pretty it is. Lots of people think that Beirut is a desert. Well, it's not. We are bordered by the Mediterranean Sea and by mountains. And look at this here, the beautiful snow. This is really a nice picture. So usually the sea would be here. Lebanon is a tiny place on the map. Believe it or not, boys and girls. In Lebanon, let's say in March and April, people go skiing up in the mountains, and if they just drive 30 minutes and go to the coast, they will be swimming. This is amazing. It's beautiful. I miss my Beirut. This is Oman, boys and girls. Can anyone tell me what you think this historic place is in Oman? I don't know if you've seen it or if you learned about it in social studies, or maybe you will. Oman, Al-Urdun, Jordan, is very well known for its city called Petra. Petra. And this is a beautiful picture here taken from Syria, and the capital is Damascus. Damascus. Let me go back a couple of slides and just go over the capital. So this is Lebanon. The capital of Lebanon is Beirut. This is Jordan, Al-Urdun, and the capital is Amman. Amman. Here we have Syria, and the capital is Dimashq. In Arabic, we say Dimashq for Damascus. Syria, Dimashq. This is Palestine and Al-Qudus. Palestine and Al-Qudus. Al-Iraq, Iraq, and Baghdad. Baghdad is the capital of Iraq. Al-Iraq, Baghdad. Beautiful pictures. All right, we have another quiz, open-ended question. What is the touristic site that we just saw in Jordan? Well, I made it easy for you guys. I already told you the answer. Okay, it starts with the letter P. Okay, it's Petra. All right. Don't forget to submit your answers to me on Google Classroom. All right, here we go. We have another city, country, and capital. Saudi Arabia, which is Al Saudiya, and its capital is Al Riyadh. Al Saudiya, Al Riyadh. And I have here Al Kuwait, Kuwait, and Kuwait City, Madinat Al Kuwait. City in Arabic is Medina. Medina is city. So you have the country of Al Kuwait, and the capital is Madinat Al Kuwait. More. Here's Al Bahrain. Al Bahrain. Al Bahrain, where the capital is Manama. Al Manama. Bahrain, Manama. So it is, you say it the same way. Bahrain or Manama. And here we have this, the famous Qatar. Qatar and Al Dawha. And I believe during the lesson this week, we will be talking about Qatar and Al Dawha, and we will be watching some educational videos. Qatar, Al Dawha. All right, boys and girls, I think I'm going to stop here today's video, and I will resume tomorrow. But basically, just to give you a quick overview, you are going to have this this document, the noticings and wonderings, where you write your ism, your name, and tarikh, the date, the title of the document. And you are going to be writing your noticings and wonderings. And we will be watching a beautiful video about Doha, Qatar. I'll see you later, boys and girls. Ma'as salama.